Super. Okay. Um, yeah. Uh, look, there I am. I'm not going to edit that out because that's kind of how things are going right now. Um, so, whew, there's. I didn't take time to really collect my thoughts before this. So, bear with me or, maybe hit 2 times speed. The reason my thoughts are scattered tonight is because my Damon had another seizure. It's lame. We hates it. I have emailed his vet and I sent them links to the video. So tomorrow when they start checking emails, they will call me and we'll talk about, and yes, Damon is literally right here. We'll talk about what's going to happen next. Oh, hey, buddy. So that's super. Uh, Essentially, they're probably going to want to do some testing, and we're going to end up putting him on some sort of medication. This seizure was actually a bit longer, about a solid 2 minutes, and it seemed more violent. So yeah, my guy is going to be on the medications. Um, how am I going to afford that? I don't know. Buy my books. That's what I'm going to tell people a lot. I'm going to tell people to buy my books because I need to buy my medication for my dog. Or I need to buy medication for my dog. Jeebus. Um, so yeah, that's that's why I'm discombobulated tonight. It's super fun. Uh, let's see. The lady from Theo Reads, the one that did that god awful cover, never responded. Um, it's well over 24 hours at this point. She never said anything. My book never became available on the site, so that's super. Um, I am wildly unthrilled about that, and I just don't have the extra energy, spoons, whatever. I don't have it left to deal with whatever's going on there. Um, the cover was still the same. My book was still not available, and I was getting no answers. But she was online. She was online and chatting in the founding authors chat. So what I'm going to say is that I am definitely not recommending that you get on board with Theo Reads. Um, you know, that is based on my experience. Your mileage may vary. Maybe it would work out great for you. I personally cannot recommend it because my experience was not great. And I don't want anyone else to go through that. So, sorry, random eyelid itch suddenly. Yeah, gosh, I am so sorry about the large amount of ums and uhs here. As I said before, I did not take the time to collect my thoughts before this. I have been continuing on with the exercise, not as much as I would like, and mostly in that I haven't done the elliptical as much as I would like to. After putting down about 30 square feet of flooring, my back was not terribly forgiving about that. In fact, it said in no uncertain terms that I should fork the fork off. So yeah, I've been taking it a little bit easier on that and doing mostly strength training and yoga, which are not bad things. I just wanted to make the elliptical a part of my routine, and that has so far not gone so great. I have just tonight, because I was like, I am running out of you know energy for this kind of stuff, and I for decisions. That's what it is. I'm finding myself making poor food choices because I'm just like, what can I just grab and eat, and not have to figure out, because I told my members that my book is in the top indie favorites at Barnes and Noble, and so now I have to get it done like now, instead of later and slower as I had planned. Am I mad about this? Absolutely not. I am super thrilled, super honored to have my book in there. But it means I need to get it done now. So it is almost finished. I was working on it today. I worked on it yesterday. I think I have 2 or 3 chapters left before it's done, and then I need to go back through it, check details and make sure I didn't miss anything before it goes off to my editor, who is waiting for it right now. Thank you, Jenna. Shout out to the Soul Writer. She edits my work and does a fantastic job. Let's see. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. I finished Sin on a Cursed Heart. I'm about to do the formatting for all of the Sin series for the special Kickstarter stuff, so that can all get sent out. Sin on a Cursed Heart is back from the editor, and I've gone through and accepted everything. Wolf Goddess is finished and back from the editor. It's going to be waiting for its cover. She's working on it, so except I need to add snow to it. I forgot about that, and that's partly because of the cover. We need snow for the cover, because my cover artist works with licensed photos, and she's having an easier time of finding wolf prints in the snow than anything else. So we're gonna make it a wintertime deal. Am I gonna fix that tonight? Absolutely not. I don't have the brain power. I'm not writing anything that I want to put out into the world. So yeah, and A Dream of Wolves is nearly finished. It will be finished this month, and it will be published at the end of the month. Wolf Goddess will be published in March. Sin on a Cursed Heart will publish probably late April, but it'll go out to my Kickstarter backers before that. In fact, I plan to start sending out the ebooks probably later this month, depending on what life is like. but I'm fairly certain it'll be before the end of the month. So yeah, I've been on it these past few weeks. Apparently, getting a good amount of sleep on a nightly basis is really doing all the things for me, and I am just I do feel a lot better, aside from the fact that I'm not making the best food choices. And my gut is not pleased with my shenanigans. So, and I don't think I continued that thought from earlier, not long ago, but earlier. The point being, I'm not making great food choices. So to make that easier on myself, because life is too hard to, keep going with things that aren't working for you, right? I restarted my subscription to HelloFresh. They're thrilled to have me back. If you want a code for that, let me know. It'll get you monies off. Being as my husband and I are cooking separately entirely, like he cooks out in his camper and I cook in the house. I'm the only person I'm cooking for, so I ordered meals for two, which was the smallest number that they have available, and four of them. I figure if I've got meals, 4 meals for two, at per week, then that'll get me through a whole week of eating, because I don't mind eating the same thing 2 days in a row. It doesn't bother me a bit. I'll be thrilled that I don't have to try and figure out what I'm going to eat, put together stuff. That will be really nice. I can have my tempeh burritos during the day. For breakfast, I can have eggs, and for dinner, I'll have whatever HelloFresh has put in front of me, and I will literally eat the same fucking thing every day. I know not everybody can do that, but for me, it works. And being as I am struggling with trying to feed myself, because I'm really, really burnt out on cooking. I know this sounds really wild considering I'm 48, but I've been cooking for other people for around 40 years. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to cook for anybody. I don't want to figure out what to make, and that includes me at this point. I need some time to heal from, concerning myself about what anybody else wants to eat. And this isn't that I don't love my people. I do. But, I'm just really burnt out on everybody else's needs. So, being as I do get to cook for just myself, HelloFresh it is. And I think that will solve a lot of problem with feeding myself. And I'm doing pescatarian meals. Oddly enough, I don't really like cooked salmon anymore. Or at least not like oven cooked or fried. If it's smoked, I like that. It's, the almost raw texture. Go figure. I don't know why that is. But, and maybe it is just a texture thing. But I always, the last few times that I've eaten salmon, I haven't felt really good about eating it. I always just, like, my stomach's like, I'll take it, but I'm not happy about it. So, yeah, I'm skipping all the salmon meals. But essentially, I'm just making more changes to make my life easier while I adjust to new realities. Moving my husband out into the camper has been stupidly fantastic. I love it, and it's made both of us much happier people. Um, Facing that, my guy Damon down here is most definitely going to be on medication. Probably, pretty sure for the rest of his life. I don't think this sort of stuff just, up and goes away. Generally, maybe? I don't know. I haven't studied enough on this. If I'm wrong and you know that, I am happy to take feedback and anything you want to share with me about it. My vet and I haven't talked about it a whole lot beyond, okay, these could be one-offs. If it happens more than, if it happens 3 times in less than 3 months, then we're going to have to do things, or 3 times in a day, more than once in a day. So far, thankfully, it's been just once, one time per incidence. So, yay. But yeah, he's going to be medicated, and that's a lot to wrap my head around, especially, gosh, what's this going to cost? And, beyond that, I'm trying to fix my own health, get it situated so that I can, live to see my granddaughter grown, which is a weird thought for me, being as I didn't think, I wasn't real certain that I was going to live to see my daughters grown. All right, I think I've rambled enough here. So, yeah, I am going to get off of here. I hope you all are having a really, really good week, in spite of all the fuckery in the government. I know there's a ton of it, and I'm not even going to touch on that right now because tonight I don't have the space for it. But yeah, there's my update. I hope things are going really well for you, and I am gonna carry my butt into the house and just try to get myself together because I am not feeling together yet. I've done a quick meditation. Maybe I need a longer meditation. I did some yoga. Maybe I need some more yoga. Maybe I need to try and run to China on the elliptical. Who knows? But either way, I'm going to go in and keep trying things until I am not feeling so discombobulated, All right. Oh God, I rambled for like another 2 minutes. I'm sorry. All right. Thank you for listening. If you watched this far, you are amazing. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night or wonderful day, whatever it is when you're watching.